Boy Dom's Reacts back with another video. Today we're reacting to Twitch won't exist in 7 years. The self-sabotage of a live stream empire. Please show a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Road 300 subscribers. Go subscribe to Patrick CC as well. He makes dope videos. And drink water, guys. It's like every time I react to a Patrick CC video, I never have my water on hand. Now that's tough. But anyway, Twitch won't exist in 7 years. Do I agree with that statement? At the rate that Twitch is headed with the banning of content creators left and right, it's like they're not for the creator. So I will give it personally, I'll give it 5 years. But do I think Kick, YouTube streaming, or is it DLive, or Facebook, or just a new streaming platform in general is gonna come out? Yes, because what I've been seeing is that streaming is taking over, but it's like streaming and short form content both are taking over. So I feel like YouTube might be where it at, but I don't know. Let's get right into the video though.
Twitch has been on a steady decline for the past 2 years, and they have no idea how to fix it. They are potentially losing hundreds of millions of dollars per year, laying off hundreds of employees, banning some of their most important...
I did not know it was that bad to where they was losing money. Like, I know people were saying Twitch is losing money, but I just thought that was creators saying that because they're fed up. Jidion, he deserved a ban, but a perma ban was wild. I say he, at most probably 3 months, because he was wilding. I feel like Twitch should have probably banned him for 3 months, teach him a lesson or something. Well, I'm saying teach him a lesson. That's kind of crazy. But like, you know, ban him for 3 months, then bring him back. That's what should have happened. Kai, I still don't understand what the Kai ban was all about to this day. They say it was something to do with a GTA role-playing stream, but other people were speculating this because Kick sent him shoes. Dr. Disrespect, I remember hearing about his ban, but I never really knew what he did. And Aiden, I don't know. I won't say Aiden deserved a ban, but it's like Aiden was definitely wilding. It's like Aiden was doing insane things just to get canceled. Like that was my thing with Sneeko at one point. He was saying do certain things just to push boundaries to get canceled.
Creators implementing
and don't even
features.
Let me mention Speed, because that was a wild situation within itself too. Some of the creators deserved a ban, but it's like others, it's like I can see why you got banned, but it shouldn't have been a perma. Bruce, I really don't know what Bruce did.
And are constantly proving how little they know or care about the live streaming community. Twitch has been the biggest live streaming platform.
I'm not even gonna lie too. It all went downhill once Twitch started banning words like simp. I remember, yeah, that was around 2020-ish. That was the beginning of the end, like, for Twitch, in my opinion. When it's like, oh, the whole simp, virgin, and all those terms getting banned, that was kind of wild. But that's when I felt like, okay, we at the beginning of the end for Twitch. I thought Mixer would have been still around. That's crazy. I thought when Ninja and them went to Mixer, I was like, because I knew about Mixer before I knew about Mixer before Ninja and all of those guys got on there, because, you know, I game on Xbox. So it's like Mixer was the default streaming app. Then it was Twitch. Like, you could stream from your Xbox to Mixer or Twitch. That's how I found out about what Mixer was. Then when Ninja went, I was like, Mixer, I thought Mixer was going to be that app. Not really to overtake Twitch per se, but to give Twitch a little bit of competition. But I do believe also Kick is probably just going to be another Mixer. And like, it's probably going to have its top creators, but it'll probably fade out at some point. I don't know. I could be wrong. I would love to be wrong, because I feel like that's the one thing that Twitch is missing, is competition. So maybe Kick could be that competition.
For the better part of a decade, but there is some competition on the horizon. Although it wouldn't take much for YouTube to put Twitch out of their misery, it's
It
very
would.
likely that their collapse.
I don't think it will be YouTube is to take them out either, because I feel like YouTube streaming, it still has a ways to go as well. They are making the improvements, but I don't know if YouTube is ready to overtake
From their
Twitch.
own self-sabotage. First and foremost,
That's also too. Twitch is probably gonna ruin themselves. I don't see another platform coming in and ruin Twitch.
Twitch's financial stability is confusing, and although they reported $2.8 billion in revenue in 2022, it's unclear how much of that, if any, was profit. However, there are a lot of implications that suggest the company is struggling to be in the green. Twitch's 4 ways of making money are through subscribers, who pay $5 a month to get an ad-free experience, as well as other small benefits. In-app purchases, which include bits, a digital currency that users can purchase to donate to streamers. Partnerships with brands and sponsors, and of course, the number one, advertising. We don't know how many total paid subscribers there are on Twitch. I did find this metric from Stream Hatchet that says in April of 2021, Twitch had 8.7 million subscribers, where 43% of them were Amazon Prime subs. A Prime subscriber is someone who gets an ad-free experience for $0 since they already have an Amazon Prime membership.
I feel like Twitch is gonna either have to do away with that. I feel like that's gonna come at some point. They're gonna get rid of a Prime subscriptions, and that's gonna cause Twitch even bigger uproar. Or they're gonna be like, you still gotta pay half. You probably won't have to pay the full amount, but you probably will have to pay half. And that's probably
Because
gonna still
Amazon
cause an
owns
uproar.
Twitch. Therefore, Twitch doesn't make any money on that sub. In fact, you could argue they are losing money since viewers are paying $0 and not getting ads, and Twitch has to pay creators $1 and some change for that Prime sub. Anyways, this graph indicates that in the month of April, Twitch had 4.7 million paid subscribers, times $5, which is 23.5 million, times 12 months average, which would be about $282 million in sub revenue in 2021. But Twitch on average receives between 30 and 50% of that money, because for affiliate streamers, Twitch takes 50%, or $2.50 of the $5 subscriber price, and for partners, they take 30%, or $1.50 of the $5. So if we favor the high end of 50%, that would equal $141 million in subscriber revenue that goes to Twitch. But if Stream Hatchet's estimation of Twitch only having 4.7 million paid subscribers per month is wrong, and they actually have around 10 to 20 million paid subscribers per month, that would bring Twitch's cut between $300 and $600 million per year. Some people argue that Twitch taking a 50% cut of sub revenue is just an act of greed, because most of their money comes from advertising. Now, $141 to $600 million is nothing to scoff at, but compared to $2.8 billion, I could see why people make the claims. However, it seems like Twitch needs this money to keep their business from failing. According to a blog post in November 2022, where Twitch president Dan Clancy, who is now the CEO, announced that creators who make over $100,000 in sub revenue will no longer get their 70-30 split. It will go down to 50-50, and over time, all creators will split the sub revenue 50-50 with Twitch. Why? Well, because it's too expensive.
So, basically, it's not going to be much of a difference between affiliate and partner other than you're verified. I didn't hear about this. I guess because I'm not on Twitch enough to know, but that's kind of crazy.
To run Twitch. Delivering high definition, low latency, always available live video to nearly every corner of the world is expensive. Using the published rates from Amazon's Web Services Interactive Video Service, or IVS, which is essentially Twitch video, live video costs for a 100 CCU streamer who streams 200 hours a month are more than $1,000 per month. Now, what they said here is very misleading. If you want to start your own live stream platform, you can pay for Amazon IVS, or basically Twitch's infrastructure. The problem with Dan's statement here is there is simply no way Amazon is charging Twitch the same rate that anyone else would be charged for using IVS. Why wouldn't Amazon do that? Well, again, because Amazon owns Twitch. Amazon would charge me or you $1,000 per month to deliver HD live video to 100 concurrent viewers at 200 hours a month, but they likely charge Twitch at least 50 to 90% less than that. In fact, nobody has any real idea of how much it costs to run Twitch. Obviously, you have employee compensation with thousands of employees, but more importantly, billions of dollars per year in energy costs to maintain those servers and deliver perfect quality on-demand streaming all over the world at any given moment. And although we don't know those costs, we could pretty safely say that taking a higher percentage from their partners is not going to cover the expenses. Now, regarding how much Twitch makes from bits, it's unclear, but I'm sure most streamers can agree that bits donations are nowhere near as common as subscribers. It was reported that Twitch generated
Which I also noticed that as well. Like, you get a lot of subscribers and gifted subs. Like, people rather gift you subs than send bits. Bits, that's one thing that I would say YouTube has Twitch beat in. YouTube is already ahead with the super chats. Super chats is far more common in streams than donating bits. So I could agree.
$85 million from in-app purchases. I'm not sure if this includes subscribers and bits together or if it's just bits and other microtransactions.
And another thing I noticed that YouTube rolled out last year, like Twitch has the gifted some subs, YouTube has gifted memberships. So it's like YouTube is making the necessary steps to at some point compete.
Like badges, gift cards, and the loot cave. Either way, we are learning that at best, Twitch is generating roughly $750 million from subs and in-app purchases, or at worst, $185 million. Regardless of what the real numbers are, we know that without a doubt, Twitch could never survive on just paid subscribers and in-app purchases, which means that likely the $2+ billion in revenue they generated in 2022, pretty much it comes from advertising and brand partnerships. The problem with this is advertisements are destroying the viewer experience. Creators have a terrible revenue split with Twitch, which has led to a near 10% decrease in average viewership and watch time.
Okay, that now it makes sense why it doesn't justify it because it ruins the experience, but that makes sense and why people run ads to the lengths that they do.
Years. We all know how annoying ads can be, besides when I do them, because today's video is sponsored by Aura. Have you ever Googled your name and seen yourself on one of those strange sites that has way too much information about you? It feels pretty weird. I'd rather have that stuff not available to just anyone who's looking for it. A viewer will get a minimum of 3 minutes of advertisements per hour. However, in late 2022, Twitch announced the rollout of the ads incentive program.
Yeah, the ad incentive program. So, like, I know it's like they're incentivizing you to run ads, which is kind of killing the experience of your viewer. I mean, what I do when most people run ads, I refresh the stream, and it comes back a couple minutes later, refresh again. It gets aggravating doing that. So that's why you don't see me watching Twitch as much.
Where they encourage streamers to run 8 to 10 minutes of ads per hour. Multiple minutes of ads being displayed consecutively will result in viewers either leaving the platform or clicking off to another streamer. The only problem is every time you click on a new stream, you will get hit with another non-skippable 30-second ad.
And that's no the thing too, like, that's the problem. Like YouTube, the ads, I remember people complained at first, but you could skip the ad. Twitch, if you get 8 ads in a row, ain't no skipping them. I mean, I know there are some streamers who only run ads at like dead points or like the chat's getting annoying. Hold this ad. Like they do it out of pettiness or out of like dry space. But some streamers, they run them it's like they run them in rotation. A new ad every 30 minutes.
There's no way to escape the ads, and there is no way to rewind the stream and see what you just missed. This has led to a near 10% decrease in hours watched and average viewers from 2021 to 2022, and both of those metrics are also down in 2023 by 5%. Simply put, there are too many ads on Twitch, but that's a good thing for the company, right? Well, not exactly. Twitch does not have an immense amount of data on who their viewers are, because there isn't a whole lot to do on the platform to track it. Think about YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. In just a few minutes, you will be exposed to a large variety of different niches, and you are actively pressing the like button or stopping to engage with the content. The amount of specific information you give about yourself without realizing is just data that gets organized and used to sell targeted ads to you. Because of my Instagram habits, the app app knows that I like men's streetwear and accessories, skateboarding, modern furniture, rap music, and golf, so they can send me ads related to those things. All Twitch knows about me is that I watch I'm Dante a lot, and that he's my favorite streamer. So they could maybe guess what I might be interested in based on what they think I'm Dante's viewers like. And because of this, most advertisers don't feel comfortable using Twitch because they don't know if they are truly selling to their target audience. Are you drinking water? When you advertise on YouTube, a brand like Pampers can target as specific as 28-year-old married women that live in the eastern United States and are pregnant or just had their first child. And YouTube can run ads so that mostly viewers who fit in that category will see those ads. If Pampers went to Twitch with that target audience in mind, they would simply not know where to run the ads. The only thing that Twitch knows is that their audience is mostly men ages 13 to 35 who like video games. This eliminates a huge chunk of potential revenue because only a small amount of brands want to advertise to that audience. Energy drink brands, unhealthy snack brands, car brands, and other men's lifestyle brands love advertising on Twitch, which leads to...
that makes sense as well. I never considered. Like, there's always going to be like Red Bull. What's another energy drink? G Fuel. That's the one. G Fuel. Content creators getting Wendy's ads. It all, and Manscaped. It all makes sense. That's why you see the same few ads when it comes to Twitch. Like the same few sponsorships. Because sponsors don't know, other than gaming. Because Twitch, the just chatting section is pretty much, I would say, it got big in around probably 2020, around 2020, 2021-ish. Even then, a lot of the just chatting guys, they game as well. So it's like, you're not going to see target ads on Twitch like you will YouTube, which that's something else YouTube has right.
Sponsorships like QT Cinderella baking a cake on a live stream, but with a Manscaped partnership that says "We save balls" on the screen.
No way,
to make
that's
things
real.
worse for advertisers.
No way that happened.
Every deal has to be a long conversation with the ad sales team at Twitch. Back and forth emails, phone calls, contracts, a process that takes forever. But any brand or individual can simply go to YouTube, click Start Advertising, and run a campaign without ever talking to anyone. Twitch will never be a real competitor if they don't figure out a way to get more reliable data on their users and create a programmatic ad system so brands can sell to their audience without relying on communication with a Twitch employee. And because of their inability to produce substantial revenue, they hired internal leadership who would shift the focus away from creators and towards driving profits. The senior vice president of global creators, Constance Knight, created a new initiative: cut costs, cut costs, cut costs. Every decision over the course of her tenure was fully based on how it was going to increase company profits, which isn't necessarily her position since she is the head of global creators. Therefore, the needs of creators were constantly being ignored. In one specific example, Knight said that burnout was not a valid reason for creators to not meet contractual obligations. If you don't know, most of Twitch's top creators have contracts directly with the platform where they're being paid essentially a salary or hourly rate to stream exclusively on the platform. These contracts require them to stream anywhere from 70 to 100 hours per month, which is roughly 3 hours per day or 4 hours per day if you want the weekends off. But the VP was not letting creators use burnout, or basically...
that's the negative side of streaming as well. It's like, you're going to get burned out like all day, because a lot of them, they stream all day, every day, looking for those clippable moments that can go on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. They're fishing to get that next clippable viral moment. And it's like, that moment don't hit. You get kind of depressed and frustrated. So it's like, burnout is a big part of not just Twitch, YouTube as well. And she's saying burnout isn't a valid reason to, take a break, like not meet your contractual
being unmotivated to stream
wow.
as a valid excuse to not meet their monthly stream requirements, which led to Twitch employees feeling like the company was losing its way. 12 Twitch employees had gone to HR or logged complaints with their superiors overnight. 5 had left the company citing Knight as a reason. Now some of you watching could never be convinced that sitting at a computer and playing video games could become a stressful or an annoying job in any way, shape, or form. But at the end of the day...
I mean, that's the thing. A lot of people think the gaming, the the stressful part is trying to entertain for that long. And on top of that, people think a gamer, a Twitch streamer, a YouTuber, your job, I mean, playing the game is part of it, sure. But the big part is being informative or entertaining. So yeah, it's not as easy as people think it is.
It still is a job, and anyone can burn out from any job that they do every single day for years. Another previous Twitch employee took to YouTube to state how they feel about the company.
Twitch doesn't care about creators.
Okay,
Twitch cares about looking like they care about creators.
I mean, he might
Everything
be right,
Twitch has done for the last 4 years has been with the goal of feeling like they understand and care.
Although this could seem like an employee who is just upset about being fired, Twitch has shown time and time again that no matter how large of a creator you are, they will take you down, even at your highest moment. Kai Cenat, a creator who only just started streaming in February of 2021, dominated Twitch in all of 2022.
Crazy to believe he just started streaming 2 years ago.
It's the very rare milestone of 100,000 subscribers, which made him the #1 most subscribed creator at that time. This prompted him to do a subathon, which was a 24/7, 28-day-long non-stop stream in February 2023 to try and break the record for earning the most subscribers on Twitch in a single month. That record was previously held by Ludwig at 283,000. Not only did Kai break it, he demolished it, peaking at 306,621 all-time subscribers. It was reported that he earned Twitch $10 million, while Kai only received a $2 million payout. These numbers were false, and Kai did not appreciate the narrative.
Twitch made $15 to $20 million on Kai Cenat, and Kai only brought about $2 million back to the bro. Where y'all getting these numbers from? Where are these numbers coming from? Because now it's a narrative that I'm just a black man who's getting used for millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Kai breaking the sub record was huge news, covered by publications like the BBC and Bloomberg, and most of us would assume that Twitch would do anything to boost Kai up. After all, he made history on their platform. At the very least, they would try to use this amazing moment to show the world what wonderful opportunities there are for creators on Twitch. They could squeeze out more press with Kai and do campaigns to get more people or brands interested in live streaming.
Ideally, that's what you would think a platform would do. If they were smart, they would have capitalized on that opportunity to like endorse, like not only endorse Kai, but they could be like, Kai did it. You could be the next, like, I don't know, you could be the next face of Twitch. Like, I don't know, use it as a way to, and him being the face of it, give him his cut. Man,
but no, instead, they sent him a $100 pair of sneakers and banned him from their platform.
It better be a contract in there. Oh! Congratulations, Kai, on your huge accomplishment. We are so proud of you, Laura, Anna, and all of your friends at Twitch.
Unfortunately, there was no contract in that package. Twitch did not see enough value in Kai to offer him a streaming contract. Or they are making a very strategic business move. Twitch is very top heavy, meaning the top creators are making all of the money. Only 5% of Twitch streamers made over $1,000 in 2021, and 50% of all of their revenue comes from 1% of their creators. Kai became a 1%er without getting an exclusive contract, which means Twitch is profiting immensely off him. It seems like they are not giving him a paid contract because they don't think he will leave. His largest audience and main financial vehicle is on Twitch, and if it was up to them, they wouldn't give streamers contracts to begin with. They want to get to a point where they aren't as reliant on the top 1% of creators. So if someone leaves the platform, they will be just fine. YouTube has 600 creators with over 10 million subscribers. If 20% of those people
okay. I didn't know. 600 people might be like, that's not a lot, but 10 million, that's That's
Creating,
kinda crazy.
YouTube wouldn't be hurting financially. Eventually, those creators will be replaced, but Twitch 1%ers can't be replaced as quickly or as easily. Maybe Kai is a transitional point for Twitch as a company to see if they can keep 1% talent without paying them additional money. Just a few short weeks after they sent him the sneakers, Kai Cenat announced he was banned from the platform on April 17th. How could they possibly ban the #1 creator on the site? Nobody knew the reason why, but it prompted support from people like Kyrie Irving and Nicki Minaj.
That's the thing. Like, Kai got so big, you got Kyrie Irving and Nicki Minaj speaking out on Kai being banned. Like, we not cool with this. That's kind of crazy to think about. Like, like, you never know your reach, and especially these big content creators. I'm sure it's like I don't know if Kai really looked up to these people per se, but it's like people that you grew up watching are in support of you. That's kind of crazy to
Twitch
think about.
told Kai it was from a GTA clip where he promoted simulated sexual activity. This
But that's
was
the
clip.
thing. But that's the thing, right? Isn't, like, if it happens in a game, I don't know. Like, if that's the whole focus of your stream, I thought that's why when you get banned, not just it being involved. I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my God! My boss! My boss!
He pretended like he was receiving services from a fake woman in a video game. Meanwhile, there's a ton of real borderline sexual activity on that website, let alone simulated. Twitch is just reminding him that
I'm about to say there's even a whole hot tub section.
will not be
What are
able
we
to break the
doing?
rules, and everyone knows Twitch's terms of service are extremely unclear. In 2019,
And
Brazilian
inconsistent.
Twitch streamer Gabriel Baptista received a suspension because he showed a Pink Floyd poster during his broadcast. Faria was banned for wearing gym clothes that Twitch claimed looked like lingerie. Deller was banned for smashing a keyboard over his head, and Dr.
wild.
Disrespect was banned for, well, they never told him why. Sadly, Kai's ban is just one of an extremely
never
long
knew what
list of
Dr.
incredibly
Disrespect
stupid
did.
bans that Twitch has given out and will continue to in the future. So with Twitch continuously making the wrong decisions when it comes to profits, employees, and creators, is competition a real threat to their company? Recently, the live streaming platform Kick has made some noise.
But that's the thing too. With Kick, I feel like Kick is starting out as this, like, for the creator platform. But I feel like over time, when they realize it's not as profitable, because they only make, 5% splits, that's going to change.
Their $30 million plus deal where they exclusively acquired Aiden Ross. Kick works and looks exactly almost like Twitch. The main difference is
But I don't know. Also, I feel like the guy Trainwrecks, I believe he's like, wasn't he like the biggest gambling streamer on Twitch? So I feel like, I don't know, Kick might not change too much, but if he really wants profit running this platform, it's gonna have to. Like I said, and then the whole TOS, the whole lenient TOS thing, that's gonna change at some point as well when it starts, the talk of brands start coming up. So I feel like Kick is still in its beginning phases. That's why they are so lenient on certain things.
they have a much more lenient terms of service. Streamers can gamble, say and do just about anything they want without getting banned, and the biggest thing is that they are offering creators a 95% cut of their subscriber revenue. And
then Twitch is only going to be 50-50. That's kind of what... Which I do... But I don't think Kick will get that bad. It'd probably be like... They probably will lower it to like 80-20, which is still a big margin of your pay going to you.
Jared FPS, a Kick streamer, highlighted his Kick earnings at $3,800 for 800 subscribers, which would be about $2,000 on Twitch. However, I don't think this is going to be enough to really compete with Twitch. Think about all of the problems I highlighted in this video. Kick is going to have to deal with all of those same problems.
Right.
But more importantly, with advertisers, they will be targeting the same niche as Twitch, but with less censorship and more risque content. Advertisers will feel even less comfortable than they already do with Twitch. But the biggest problem is, Kick is built on Amazon IVS. Remember when Twitch said it was too expensive to run Twitch on IVS? Well, Kick uses the same infrastructure. The difference is, Kick is likely paying at least 20 to 50% more than Twitch is to keep their business operating. So in a way, no matter how successful Kick gets, they will be paying millions, if not billions, to Amazon, who could use that money to fund Twitch. Now, YouTube gaming, or their live streaming sector, could very well be a threat. The worst part about YouTube is that the live streaming experience is just not as good. The chat is chaotic and hard to read. You can't look at chat logs, which makes it really hard to moderate. The raid feature is terrible. The discovery page for live streamers actually looks like they don't update it. And they lack many of the small features that make Twitch streaming more dynamic and more fun.
And that's the one thing I'll give Twitch over all of these platforms right now, is the whole community aspect. So that's one thing that is, I guess, saving Twitch. I don't know.
Yet even with all of those downsides, YouTube still holds nearly 15% market share in the live streaming space. So why is YouTube a threat? It's very simple. YouTube has 2.5 billion monthly active users compared to Twitch's 140 million. YouTube has a strong and reliable ad revenue system, which generated $29 billion last year. Plus, they are offering 70-30 splits for streamers. And if you build a following up as a streamer on YouTube, you now have a whole YouTube channel that you can post regular videos on. You just built yourself 2 assets at one time. Most Twitch streamers have to post clips of their streams on YouTube in order to grow. And even still, the translation is not that great, and they end up being more popular on YouTube. If YouTube just got their live streaming page to operate exactly like Twitch or Kick,
because it's like Twitch, not Twitch, YouTube, their live streaming section is more like a the most popular thing at the moment type. It's not feeding you stuff you'd actually watch a lot of times. It's
that hard for them? It wouldn't make any sense for small streamers to use Twitch. 1% streamers like Hassan and XQC wouldn't immediately jump ship, or maybe never, because they already have a huge following. At the same time, everybody has a price. Nobody thought Ludwig would switch platforms, but he did. So why hasn't YouTube tried to take over? Especially since I claim it'll be so easy for them. Maybe they just don't see live streaming as a worthwhile business investment. Think about everything I mentioned in this video. All the hurdles, all the expenses, all the bans, moderation, discoverability issues, creator contracts, advertiser uncertainty. Maybe YouTube thinks that live streaming will never be as profitable as video on demand, film, sports entertainment, and music streaming. Maybe live streaming will always be considered a niche subgenre of the entertainment industry. Until YouTube sees a bar packed full of people paying a $10 cover to watch Hassan debate Aiden Ross or Kai Cenat and 21 Savage react to Drake memes, they probably won't even bother. So what should Twitch do? Well, they definitely need to figure out a middle ground with ads. They need advertisers to pay the bills, and we as viewers understand that. Maybe a feature could be implemented.
I won't say lenient. Yeah, they gotta skip. You need a skip ad feature. And not a more lenient TOS per se, but like a more clear-cut TOS. Because like that's the biggest problem. Not people complaining that Twitch is strict. A lot of times it's just more so people complaining that, how do I explain it? That Twitch doesn't communicate to them.
That allows viewers to skip an ad or two just in case they pop up at a crucial time in the stream. Maybe even a feature that allows viewers to watch ads for a reward, or uninterrupted ad time when there's some downtime in somebody's stream. Kind of like how mobile games will allow you to watch an ad for a reward. Or you could exchange personal survey information for less ads. It's invasive, but hey, they're going to try to do that anyway. And after they improve their ad system, just keep the 70-30 revenue split with all creators, big or small. Most platforms provide a better split than that, so that's the least they can do. Also, more clarity and consistency when it comes to streamer bans seems like a very fair ask. Just tell people why they were banned in detail. Timestamp it, provide a clip. Every single time someone is banned, it should be the same process.
Yeah, a
Most
lot of times
importantly,
people gotta
they need
guess
to
why
improve
they got
discoverability
banned.
for small
And
slash
like
medium-sized.
speculation always gets out on why certain creators are banned, and then months later we find out the true reason they got banned, which is also kind of wild to think about if you ask me.
Twitch streamers relying on YouTube or TikTok to gain a following is absolutely ludicrous. Twitch is way too reliant on the 1%ers, and they're way too reliant on other platforms. Ultimately, I want to see Twitch win, and the streaming community wants to see them win as well. I think live streamers are incredibly underrated in terms of their entertainment value and ability to hold an audience for hours on end. But if they don't make these critical improvements, and YouTube just decides to invest $1 billion into making YouTube gaming a fierce competitor, I think Twitch could be on the verge of going out of business 5 to 10 years down the line.
Hey man, Patrick with a W video as per usual.